G'day everybody, and welcome to the fourth video that I'm making for my Harley Davidson journey. Please subscribe. Hope you've been liking the last couple of videos I've been doing. This one is about Baz Porter, my friend. Please only watch this. It can be disturbing if you're watching this, so yeah, I hope that you're okay with watching this. There's some couple of photos there that you're just seeing with John receiving his bottom rocker from Baz. It was just a little private get together here behind one of the local pubs, and we're just sharing a pizza and having a quiet beer. This particular video is the ending for me with God Squad, and you're about to find out what's happening. So this is one of the rides that I've done with the Vintage Club, as you saw in the previous video, and this was at Millthorpe. They're doing a bike show, vintage bike show. Some beautiful bikes there. This particular bike was a custom made brand new Harley Davidson from the local shop Victory Lane in Orange. They did quite an amazing job on this bike. It was a lovely, beautiful bike to see. Here's my bike here, just getting ready for Baz's birthday, which is this. He was turning 50, and there were some gentlemen from overseas that had arrived, and we're meeting up at the Robin Hood Hotel. There's Baz, and 50 years old. And the reason the gentlemen are from overseas here is that the God Squad International Run down at Melbourne was happening a week from this particular day. So this is the week before the international run. Baz had just turned 50, and we're just celebrating his birthday there. So this is the bike. I'm just getting it ready to go down to Melbourne, and here it is. Here's the information here. October the 30th, 2022, international run from Orange all the way down, and we were staying at Albury because it took us 2 days to get there. And this is a property that we've pulled up at, and we're just meeting up with the chapters from Sydney, Newcastle and the like, and the international gentlemen there. They borrowed some bikes from Sydney, and yeah, so we left there, and then we're pulling up here for lunch, and we're all just getting a feed, something to eat. It had been raining, so we're catching the tail end of that just before we were leaving here. And please be aware, the next few photos may be disturbing, so if you don't want to watch, please stop and go to the end of the video. This was the last time I'd seen Baz, and here we are, we're pulling up on the Hume Highway. It was quite slippery. I almost came off the bike myself, and you'll see here, I knew that something had happened. The photo there, you can see that's Baz had come off his bike and hit that middle fence, and he passed away. We tried doing CPR. Ambulance were fantastic. The police were fantastic. Everybody was very, very, very good. Fantastic people. And we'd all just met up at the service station, and they didn't want myself or some of the other gentlemen from our chapter to ride. We weren't in a condition to ride. We were quite upset. And this is the campsite for the weekend, although we didn't stay. Myself and the rest of the chapter, we ended up leaving the next morning, and John's wife drove down with his truck and trailer and picked up our bikes, and we went all the way back to Orange. These photos here, they're when a couple of weeks later we were doing the funeral. So I'm getting my bike ready for the funeral, and we're just meeting up in the car park, and here we are. It was at the function centre, because it was the only place that was big enough. There was quite a lot of people. Baz worked involved with the schools and other different organisations, and his family were there, and everybody was there. It was that's Kelly there on the left. That's Baz's wife. And that's the his motorbike up there. They managed to get it from Forbes. Remember when Baz and I had taken it over to Forbes to get fixed, they actually managed to put it back together and get it back for the funeral, the Silver Surfer. And we're all just congregating at the front now. They've got this beautiful special Harley Davidson hearse, and they're getting it ready to go. We ended up riding around the town to commemorate Baz, and there were hundreds of bikes, and we're slowly making our way from the function centre with the different chapters of God Squad behind first. There's Luke there. Luke was one of Baz's close friends. There am I. Luke was a great gentleman that I'd met. Baz would actually call him once a week without fail. And Baz meant a lot to all of these people. He had a special connection with everybody that attended. And it was a very, very humbling, honouring funeral for Baz. So as we were hitting the stoplights going through town, a couple of the other chapters were stopping traffic as we would make our way up the main street. We went around, and here we are coming into the cemetery area. Baz was cremated. It was interesting how it worked out. I didn't mean for it to happen, but I had the honour of riding in front of Baz right there, and as we made our way around town. So yeah, it was an interesting time. I've only known Baz for a short time, and we grew quite close, and to be involved in the accident with him and to have this funeral, have one last ride with him, as most of the guys did. That was our last ride with Baz. People that attended was quite amazing. Lots of different chapters and bike clubs from all over the area. There he goes. And a lot of the gentlemen that were from overseas, because we'd just had the annual run, etc., they'd stayed in the country for the funeral, which was wonderful. And the support that the other bike clubs in the area gave was amazing. Lots of different chapters and people from all over that had anything to do with Baz Porter and the bike clubs. Everybody's making their way up into the final ceremony would be. For what had happened, the weather held off, which was lovely. It was an opportunity for people to grieve and to give their condolences to the family and friends of Baz. I guess for me this video is my last way of saying goodbye to Baz. Managing to put all of these videos together and photos in a timeline order so that people can see it and watch. So I hope that it's good. I hope that it's a good remembrance for him. This is the last thing I'll be doing for Baz, and putting it on YouTube so people can see it whenever they'd like to. So we're just getting ready here before we go in and have the one final ceremony to say goodbye to Baz. That's his cut, his vest there. And it was a final send-off. Some of the other photos that were taken were from a friend of mine called Earl. He did a very good job in taking these high resolution photos. So thank you for that. They're the two presidents, Sean and Renee. Sean is the international president of God Squad, and Renee was the Australian president of God Squad. And he's the local chapter there. We're just standing there as things are finishing. People are going in, saying goodbye, and everybody's about to leave. And this is the back part of the church where it was a public wake. People would come and give their condolences. I met up with a few friends of Baz there. And this is at the United Riders Clubhouse where we had the wake for Baz. Sean's giving a speech. And this was mostly all of the different bike clubs and members who had been associated with Baz over the years, and they were giving a final send-off. The Silver Surfer's there, and there's also a plaque that was a picture frame that was made up, and that was given to the United Riders Motorcycle Club, and they've got that hanging in their clubhouse. Beautiful to see it. So congratulations, and they did a fantastic job of having us, and the Finks were there as well. And there it is, the Silver Surfer. So it was put together, given back to the family after this particular day, and it was good to see it together and on the road. And I'm just catching up with a few people before saying goodbye. Didn't see them again after this. This is my last time with a lot of these gentlemen after the funeral towards Christmas. So this was in November. So after the funeral towards Christmas, I'm no longer a part of God Squad. And this is the gentlemen here giving their final send-off for Baz. guess watching this you sort of think, well, what is a journey with Harley Davidson? What is Harley Davidson? I guess it's, for some people it's a life. And you can see here that these guys, it is their life. And for my life, it was part of my life too, at this particular point in time. Being involved with God Squad and these guys. Having a Harley Davidson is life, and there are accidents, unfortunately. And I lost a very good friend. And life goes on for us, even though Baz is gone. I look back and see this, and I'm quite glad to be a part of his life for however short it was, and even part of the lives of these gentlemen here. I think having a Harley Davidson is more than just riding the bike, but it's meeting up with these guys and being with them and helping them when you can. And you call them mates, you call them brothers, and their family for a time, for a season, however long that is. Please feel free to leave some comments if you wanted to say goodbye to Baz, if you knew him. Yeah, it's me with Sean. Last time I saw Sean. And that's me with Baz. I think that was the best time I had with Baz, worshipping God. And that's it. That's me with God Squad. That's all over. So thank you for watching. And the next videos will be very different. But that was a send-off for my friend. So thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe and like. And leave a few comments too. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.